are you doing? Welcome to your weekly tarot readings for energy, love, general, and financial. Let's go ahead and get your energy for the week. See what's going on. If you're new here, welcome. How you doing? How you been? If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for sticking with me with my hectic schedule. It's been crazy, but getting a little bit better. Let's go ahead. See what the universe has planned for you. How you feeling this week? What's the story? What is going on? All right. It looks like, oh, that's nice. Eclipse in Aries, a collaboration. Boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. Very cool. So let's go ahead and get started with your weekly tarot. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake. Welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and get your weekly tarot for October 20th through the 26th. Sorry if you heard that, I just hit the mic. Well, everything wants to fly out, guys. You're the only one that's been doing that. Only you guys, I swear. The cards get all jumpy and restless for you guys. All right, so let's go ahead. We have 3 of the 4 cards for your general reading. And we have your social life, home life, love life, work life, financial, career. All right, let's see what's going on. Overall energy. Oh, and of course, your collaboration going on this week. And your overall energy is the King of Gabriel, which is telling you basically keep your eye on the big picture, leave the details to others, let them work that out. And that could be that collaboration going on where you guys work together, where you're looking at the big picture, they're looking at the details, and it all comes together. Yeah, and that, having that experience on both ends leads to success. So that's pretty awesome, guys. Let's go ahead and get your general reading. Move these over. Nice. Okay, so we have some divine guidance going on here. With this divine guidance, what comes with that is basically it's the search for the meaning in your life, okay? What you're in this process of searching for what's going on in your life, what, you're considering an alternative approach to something, and you're surrounding yourself with teachers or friends, and that's that whole collaboration. You like their input and their ideas and what do they think about this and what do they think about that. You're in that mode of where you just want everybody to be involved. And some people step up to the plate, others don't. But you just, you also got the 9 of Raphael, which is you're making a wish. Make a wish because you know what? Your dreams become your reality. This is a joyful time in your life, guys. So whatever this whole situation is, it's a go. It's a go. You also got the King of the King of Ariel. Your plans are coming together. They're working out. They're with the King of Ariel, you see professional and financial success. and you're using your resources wisely. And what I mean about resources, I believe, to me, because of everything that's situated and on the table here, it's like you're using resources as in friends. You're using their advice. Usually you'd go at it alone, but you feel drawn to get their advice and use their advice. Some of the advice you don't use, but you take what you need and leave the rest, right? But you're appreciating everybody too. You're being sweet to them. You're being nice to them. You're acknowledging them, and that's what's making everything like work together, that collaboration. And you also got the Five of Michael, which there is a situation in your life that didn't serve you, and you're releasing your attachment to that. And you're also like putting this into motion, but you're not like, you're driven to do it, but you're not worried about the outcome of it. I mean, you are, but you're not. It's not like money driven or anything. It's because it's something that you like to do. Okay, kind of like my channel. Like, on YouTube, a lot of people are like in it for the money and the views and stuff like that. I'm not. I'm the opposite. I feel like whoever is drawn to look at my videos is drawn to look at my videos. If I have low views on something, I don't worry about it. I don't stress about it because I love doing this, and I feel like whoever's meant to watch this will see it. And it's just something I enjoy doing, and I feel like I'm putting a service out there. And you know what I mean? It's not like I'm driven for the success. I'm driven because I want to help people, and that sort of thing, if that makes sense. But with the Five of Michael, you're releasing the outcome, the attachment to the outcome. And but do you consider taking a more uplifting approach, which is nothing wrong with that? I think to me, the feeling I have with these cards is that you understand, why you're going through it. That's cards come flying out. I swear, only for you, Taurus. Hold on one sec. I can't reach it. Oh, there's 3 of them. All right. Excuse my head or whatever. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Divine guidance. It looks like you might have had some heartache and loss, but you stood your ground, and now the material harvest has come. So to me, it's like you're doing this. It's almost like you're doing a project or something to get over this heartache and loss. Or you've tried it before and it didn't work. It wasn't successful. I'm also getting that for some of you too. It wasn't successful and it really hurt you. So you're like, okay, I'm not going to, even though you love doing it, you change your ways about it. Instead of saying, okay, I can, how do I explain this? I get the feeling I get is basically like you've done this project before, and before it was driven by money. You wanted to make money. You wanted to, have the fame, the money, and all that, and it didn't work for you. You might have gotten a little bit of money and been like, this is not exactly what I want. So you in turn started almost the same thing, but not exactly the same thing. But you were looking at you weren't going after it for money. You're not going after it for money this time. But so not going after money this time, it's coming to you naturally. If that makes sense. I hope to God that makes sense. Because you're not looking for money the money's coming in naturally. I hope that makes sense. All right. So it looks like with the Nine of Raphael making that wish, it's coming true, and it's coming true fast with accelerated motion. Okay. You are getting it, and you are getting whatever you're manifesting is coming fast. And with that being said, with the plans working out very well and everything, your passion's ignited. So you're totally stoked for whatever you're working on, whatever this project is. Now, it looks like you're suffering in silence for some reason. With this 5-0 Michael, with this certain situation that doesn't serve you. Something is bugging you and hurting you. But I think once you realize that this situation won't serve you, you'll get by that. But let's go ahead and see what the cards say anyway. With the Knight of Swords coming in with the material harvest and standing your ground. Yeah, you came in and you were like, no, we're not doing it this way. We're doing it this way. And because of the fact that you have been collaborating with your friends and everything, they understand where you're coming from. Like, you weren't a dick about it. You were just like, hey, I don't see that working, but that might, if that makes sense. But you're coming in like you're ready. You're ready. 3 of Pentacles, again, collaboration, working with friends. It all coming together. Passion ignited with the Queen of Wands. That's amazing. Yes. I love the Queen of Wands. She's awesome. She's all about, nurturing and you're paying back. Like, you're paying back your friends in a certain way. And I don't mean about like money or whatnot, just accepting their knowledge. I feel like they are very happy for you. Okay. With this situation that's holding you back and that you're suffering in silence, it has to do, the Moon card came out. So what that tells me is there's something in secrecy that came to light. Okay. That came to light. And because of that, this is why you're suffering in silence. But the Moon shows you the way. Just because, this certain thing came out in your life doesn't mean that, it doesn't mean that you should suffer for it, if that makes sense. You should recognize it, say, okay, I'm letting you go now, and let it be done with, if that makes sense. But once you realize that whatever the situation is doesn't serve you and you don't need it in your life, I think you'll be just fine. In your home life, social life, love life, you got the Wheel. That's new beginnings, end of delays, that forward motion, that quick accelerated motion. That's exactly what this means. A change in direction that offers happiness. So you could be, and that's with this happening, with the 5 of Michael happening, the suffering in silence, and the Moon, that tells me that because of this situation, you decided to change, not something huge, but just changed it a little to where it served you more, or you're going to within this week. I mean, my readings are timeless. So something this week triggers that, if that makes sense. Ace of Raphael, a positive new emotional experience. So some of you might have a new love coming in. I feel like some of you have been shying away from the love life, and something happens to where you get a spiritual insight, and you're like, maybe somebody walked in and you're you got the butterflies and was like, that hasn't happened for a long time. There's a reason that happened. Okay, so pay attention to that. 6 of Ariel is all about material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. So you're getting this help, this backing, obviously from the divine guidance and friends around you, but you're getting these things in unexpected ways. Like somebody that you thought might not back you, all of a sudden says, hey, I like that idea. Let's go with this. And I'll be in on this, count me in. And you're like, what? But because of your kindness and the giving and receiving is with a grateful heart, you're not doing it to, just get ideas. You're doing it, you're asking these people because you care. You care what they think. So you're getting rewarded back with that as well. Excuse me. You got the 9 of Gabriel, which is basically telling you to stay determined. Okay? Stay determined. It could get a little bit of people, I don't want to say getting jealous, but I'm going to have to say getting jealous. They're seeing what's going on and seeing how people are flocking to you, and somebody might be getting a little jealous the way they see you, having all these people around you and giving their knowledge and stuff like that. So be prepared for that. You got the 6 of Michael, which is telling me this is the light at the end of the tunnel. You can breathe a sigh of relief right now because your new plans are going to work. Also, some of you might be relocating or traveling somewhere abroad. And you got the Empress, which is beautiful. This is telling me now is the time to act in your plans in your home life. So if you're relocating or whatnot, that makes sense. If you're moving to a new place, that makes sense. Your time is to move now. But this is also with the Empress is also telling me the creativity is rewarded. The Empress to me is just, she's so creative and she's so nurturing and she's so friendly. And so it's telling me that she's got your back. No matter what you want to do, she's got your back. And when she comes out, it's like, it's a beautiful thing because everything's working together the way it should. Now you got patience here, so it may take a little patience to get through this little heartache that you're going through, this little jealousy of people that come up. It'll take a little patience, but I think with just the patience and explaining to them maybe why people are helping you and how to be the way that you are, the Princess of Cups, use your intuition. Use your intuition. You know how to get through things by using your intuition. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is telling you to go ahead and use your intuition and handle the situation the way you feel. Now, your work life, career life, financiality, it looks like with your Strength card, you are gracing through everything. You are self-confidence. You are, you have the forgiveness, like these people that are jealous of what's going on, because you are moving up in the world, and you're going to have some of those jealous people, but you're using your strength and grace to get through that. You're not going back, you're like killing them with kindness, basically. And they just don't understand that. You also got the 3 of Michael, which is releasing the past. it's like you flipped over a new leaf type of thing. You release the past and you'll grow from the situation. So, it's the old cliche, time heals all wounds, which we know sometimes that don't happen, but for most things, yes, it does. You also got the Three of Raphael. This is telling you there's reason to celebrate. Again, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or even children. So it's like these friends are surrounding you in this new adventure, this new life that's coming to pass. And I mean, it's awesome. This new, whatever this is like a new career, since it's in your financiality or what you're working on with this creativity and your plans and everything is going to be able to sustain you. You're going to be stable. That's amazing, my Taurus friends. You also got the Justice card, which is your fight for justice and equality has paid off. Rulings are made in your favor, so don't give up. Don't give up and quit on this. Justice comes to light. If somebody was to backstab you or whatnot, it's going to be in the light. They're going to see, people are going to see around what this person is doing to you. But again, I do see you fighting for that justice and equality. Be like, hey, they don't understand what's going on. Just chill with them, Also, you got the Four of Raphael, which is seeking out other possibilities, which you've been doing. You've been doing that. You've been asking this friend and that friend, this friend and that friend for advice. And that's what the whole energy of your week is in this whole eclipse in Aries collaborations. So you've been doing this and it's paying off. You're looking for the magic in life and you're finding it. But do be aware of your own emotions when it comes to stuff like that. And by this reading, it looks like you are aware of your emotions. You also got the Knight of Raphael, which is a dramatic passion for what you're doing work-wise or making your financial, stability. You're passionate. You're being swept off your feet. And these situations and topics are making your heart flutter. They're exciting for you. And it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. Oh, all right. Triumphant success. Right there. Look at that. Flew right out. So whatever you're manifesting is coming full circle in your whole life. That's amazing, Taurus. That is amazing. And the Strength card again. There you go. You're keeping strong. Again, you're, being graceful with people. You're treating people kindly. You're keeping other emotions at bay. The people that want to screw with you because they don't understand why everybody's just hanging around you and, they're jealous. But you're dealing with it again with that grace. Let's go ahead and get some advice cards going on. Individuality. You're being yourself. You're not letting anybody believe who you or change who you are. You're being yourself. Good job, Taurus. Good job. You're not letting go of your integrity. Thing you need to surrender this week? Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set your intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. I think you're on a roll. I think with everything happening right now, what I'm feeling and seeing is basically You got this under control. You started on a roll and it's just snowballing, and your self-esteem is growing and growing and growing, and I don't see it lowering at all. I really don't. I think the feeling I get from this reading is basically you are coming out of your shell. You're coming out of your shell. You're manifesting your life the way you want it, and you're doing it gracefully. The card loneliness came up, and it says, I know that I am never alone. And I believe you truly believe that you are never alone, because of the fact that your friends, you're asking your friends for advice. See how easy that was? There you go, my Taurus friends. I hope you have an awesome week, and I will see you next time.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's